wrap it up within 5 minutes. We have some elderly ones here who want to be diagnostic for over 5 hours. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Professor. My name remains Kufre Ibanga Francis, founder of First Fish Academy, in case you come across that on YouTube. I want to thank this body for inviting me. On the 11th of January, I was given an invite to present here, but if you check on your program, you may not see me there, so you can just pick your biro and then you put this in there. I'm given 5 minutes to talk, but I'm not, I will do my best to see how I can just run through all this, but I so much thank God that if you run into our channel on YouTube, Fish Academy, you will learn everything you need to know about fish. We've done, I think we have over 500 and something videos right there on the channel. I want to first of all thank Mrs. Ion Ejoma, I'm sure I'm not getting it wrong, who mentioned that a lot of people then we are ashamed of going into the business of fish farming. But I must say that fish farming is an interesting business. You know, myself, I grew up as an agriculturist. I grew up in business, but I graduated as an electrical engineer from Yaba College of Technology, Lagos State. So you get to see that what she said is right when she said that a lot of people that are into farming today are people that studied engineering, medicine, and every other stuff. It is quite true. In my own case, as someone that studied engineering, I applied engineering into aquaculture, and I must say today we are doing differently as what someone that even studied the aquaculture is supposed to be doing, because we've innovated into even construction, which I believe that is where Professor Lawrence got to see me when he watched my channel on YouTube, which we've done project within and outside Nigeria. When it comes to fish, every other stuff that people have been saying right from when I came in here is something that you need to go back, research, and even think how to implement. But when it comes to fish, I tell you, if we live here today, you can open your fish farm tomorrow. Am I talking to somebody? You can open your fish farm tomorrow, and I must say, fish farming is your untapped gold in Nigeria. Second to the last presenter, I think he talked about how many metric tons of fish is being consumed in Nigeria, and what we are currently producing, we are not producing enough at all. And I want to say, let me quickly, I don't like running, I like doing my stuff practical. That's why if you go to my videos, everything you're going to see there are all practical. Alright, so I mentioned the stuff again. My YouTube name is Fish Academy. You might want to know what is return investment on fish. I think that is one of the most frequent questions that people do call me when it comes to fish farming. Fish farm, if you do it right, I tell you, you can get about 40 to 45% return on investment. Just forget about what is here. I'm not going to use it. I can't use 5 minutes to run that thing. 50%, 40 to 45 return on investment if you do it very, very right. All right, and then if you check on our type of construction, we've been handling, in fact, we basically 100% project we've handled, they are all indoor fish farm. Then for those of you that are abroad, you'll notice that how farms are being set up is different from how farms are being set up here in Nigeria. The last presenter just showed you guys how palm oil is being produced locally, totally wrong, 100% wrong. Some people are also getting it wrong in fish production. Somebody will call me, oh, Kufre, please, I want to do fish. I want to put poultry on top of my, I want to do poultry on top of my pond. And I tell you, count me out. I can never approve such fish production. Why will fish be eating poo? And then you are, that's why if you want to export, they will say, no, fish from so place is not good. You can't export it because it is not well produced. So in case you are thinking of how to produce fish and then you are thinking, oh, if my poultry should poo and then it drops into the pot, it therefore means that you can give your fish any other thing to eat, even the other poo, I don't want to mention it, Yeah, so it is very, very wrong. That is the reason why most people are even running away from eating fish from the river. Are you aware? You are not aware. I'm someone that people call almost every time as regards fish. A lot of people don't eat river fish. Fish from the sea, fish from the ocean, fish from because they don't know what they feed on. Most of these fish, they feed on human beings, they feed on poo that are being flushed from the ship. They are fed with different things that you will not even want to. But fish that are being grown in the pond, that are being cultured, you know that they are eating fish meat. You know that they are eating soya beans. You know that they are eating maize. You know that they are eating GNC, that being the groundnut cake. You know that they are eating what you consume. All right? So, how is this done? I do tell people, a lot of people have made mistakes comes to fish farming. A lot of people that entered into fish farming and then they opt out is because they didn't have the right information. And I so much thank God that when we came on board on YouTube, we educated a lot of people when it as regards fish farming, and a lot of people are now getting it right. This is based on feedback. All right. In case you want to go into fish farming tomorrow, because my own is, I tell you that when I say something that you can start it tomorrow, it's not the one that you need to go and begin to research, then you ask government, you can even start it from your backyard. You can go back home today and say, oh, okay, I think I have a space. That place I used to, you can just set up something there, and then you start something, and then you begin making money in the next 3 months, in the next 4 months. What I do tell people like regards choice of location when it comes to fish farming, a lot of people get it wrong. When they go get a farm, a lot of people rent farm. Somebody will build a farm and 3 or 2 years is out of the farm. It tells you, oh, I want to leave the country. I'm looking for who to buy this. No, that person is not leaving the country. The person cited that farm in a very wrong location, and now he's looking for somebody to transfer that problem to. All right, he certainly set up the farm where he cannot discharge water. Fish water is very, very good for plants. All right, but you know that if you like, let farms surround you like this. Let this be your pond. As far as it's your own business, your neighbor will not want you to discharge your fish water into his farm, even when the person knows that it's going to be good for his crop. So if you want to do that, ensure you site it in a place that when you discharge your water, it will run either into government drainage system or borrow pit or river, anywhere. That is one choice of location. And then you must be prepared. You don't do fish, you understand? You don't do fish and then you think that, because a lot of people they get to misinform people. Or if you do fish, if you put in 200,000 today, in the next 6 months you become a millionaire. It's a lie. You will never become. You understand? That is a very wrong information. But fish business is a very lucrative business. It's a business that if you put in a particular amount today, and just as what I used to tell people, your return on investment will depend on your capital. You cannot put in 200,000 naira and then you expect to make 1 million naira. That is criminality. You understand? You can't get that. You can't get that. So people that, I do tell people, for example, I stock 100,000 fish today, and then at the end of if I stock 100,000 today and the other person stock 10,000 fish, we all go to the market. The same cost of logistics, transportation that you pay to the market, the other person pays the same to the market. At the end of the day, when we add up total cost that made up production, you see that we have almost made the same cost of production, but we share it evenly across the number of fish that we have per pond. You now know that I spend less growing one fish, while you that have 10,000 fish spend more in growing that same one fish. If we should make sales, I will make more profit more than you. You understand? So big business, big money, fishes, big money, small money, fishes, small money, or nothing. Let me stop there.
Thank you so much.